Welcome! Before you decide whether this video deserves your time, let me give you a warning. This is not a video you watch. It's a video that slowly rewires how you experience reality. If you stay until the end, nothing dramatic will happen in the moment. Your room won't change. Your phone won't glitch. The world will look exactly the same. That's what makes it dangerous, because what will change is how you experience now. Not emotionally, not symbolically, but structurally. You won't feel it while it's happening. Your brain never announces when it's updating its model of reality. But later, days from now, weeks from now, you'll notice something feels off. Time won't feel as solid anymore. So if you're here to be entertained, this is your exit. But if you're willing to feel slightly uncomfortable for a few minutes in exchange for seeing something you can't unsee, stay. Because once this clicks, there is no reset button. You're not imagining it. The years are moving faster. 5 years ago feels like last month. Months disappear. Weeks collapse into a blur. And no, it's not just because you're getting older. We built machines that think faster than us. We train systems that evolve in days while we need years. Artificial intelligence doesn't sleep. It doesn't wait. It doesn't forget. And now we live inside its speed. That's why everything feels rushed. That's why nothing feels finished. But here's the part no one talks about. This isn't just psychological. Time itself doesn't move the way you think it does. Right now, somewhere in the universe, time is moving slower than it is for you, and somewhere else it's moving faster. That's not philosophy. That's not science fiction. That's physics. You woke up today assuming that now is the same everywhere, that this moment belongs to the entire universe. It doesn't. There is no universal present, no shared clock, no cosmic agreement on what now means. The moment you call now is already the past for some parts of the universe, and still the future for others. And here's the part that should bother you. Nothing feels wrong. Your heart beats normally. Your thoughts feel continuous. Memories line up neatly behind you, which is exactly why this illusion is so powerful. You don't experience reality as it is. You experience it as your brain is capable of showing it to you. Time doesn't flow, consciousness does. If you had been born near a massive star, or inside a stronger gravitational field, or moving just a little faster through space, your entire sense of before and after would feel alien. You wouldn't say time is passing, you would say it's bending, stretching, lagging behind you. Earth trained you to believe that time is stable, predictable, safe, but Earth is not normal. It's a rare, fragile pocket where time behaves politely enough for biological life to pretend it understands it. Step outside that pocket and time stops being a background feature. It becomes a weapon, a distortion, a trap, and once you really understand that, you can never unsee it. Here's the part no one warns you about. Time does not behave the same everywhere, not even close. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. This isn't theory. We've measured it. Satellites orbiting Earth experience time slightly faster than you do. If we didn't correct for that difference, your GPS would drift by kilometers every single day. Your phone only knows where you are because time is broken differently above your head. Now imagine pushing that to the extreme. Near a massive object, like a neutron star or a black hole, Gravity becomes so intense that time almost stops. From your perspective, you're falling normally, heart beating, thoughts forming, but to someone far away, you're freezing in place. Your last second stretches into minutes, minutes into years, years into eternity. You never feel time slowing down. You never notice it. That's the most disturbing part. Time doesn't announce itself when it breaks. It lets you believe everything is fine. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. Time travel isn't impossible. You're doing it right now, just not in the direction you want. Every second you exist, you're traveling into the future. And the faster you move, the faster you leave others behind. Astronauts who spend months in orbit return to Earth, having aged slightly less than the people who stayed behind. Not by years, not by days, by fractions of seconds, but enough to prove that time is malleable. And it's not just astronauts. It's every motion you make, every choice you enact, every moment of attention you pay, you shift through time relative to the universe. Even here on Earth, under normal conditions, you are already a time traveler. But the scales are subtle. The effect is invisible. You don't feel the stretching or compressing of your own timeline. Yet, step outside normality, and those subtle shifts become staggering. Near extreme masses, high velocities, or strong gravitational fields, 1 second for you might equal years for someone else. Time is personal. Time is never fair. Time doesn't wait. Even if time travel were technically possible, there's a deeper problem: causality. The universe is built on cause and effect. Break that, and reality doesn't gently bend, it collapses. If you go back and change something, what happens to the version of you that made the choice? Does it vanish, split, override itself? Physics doesn't like unanswered questions. Some theories suggest alternate timelines. Others suggest self-correcting universes. But none of them are clean. Time doesn't want to be touched. It resists my hard. Time is personal. There is no universal timeline waiting for you to jump backward or forward. There are only individual paths through space-time. Which means the idea of going back isn't about rewinding the universe. It's about reaching a place where your past still exists. And that's where things get uncomfortable, because the universe doesn't store moments. It doesn't archive events. Once something happens, it doesn't sit there waiting for you. It moves on, just like you. The more we understand time, the less human it becomes. It stops feeling like a river and starts feeling like a structure, something you move through, not something that moves for you. And maybe that's the real reason time travel scares us, not because of paradoxes, but because it reminds us we are not central. The universe doesn't revolve around our memories, or regrets, or desire to redo moments. Time doesn't care what you miss. It keeps going, and so do you, for now. Remember this: every second you spend, every decision you make, every thought you entertain moves you forward along your own path through time. And some paths are terrifying, some are beautiful, and most are invisible. The more you chase understanding, the more you realize that the universe doesn't owe you comprehension. It only obeys its own laws. And that's exactly why it's so mesmerizing and terrifying. If questions like this stay in your head long after the video ends, if time, reality, and the universe don't feel simple to you anymore, then this channel is built for you. We don't chase answers. We chase the questions that refuse to let you sleep. Subscribe, not because you have to, because you're already thinking about it.